Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another Rebel ScumCon live update. And even though we're a night early, happy Halloween. It's Halloween
Yeah.
weekend. Tomorrow is
Yes, it is.
Halloween day. So hopefully you're going out trick or treating. And if you are of age, you're attending a Halloween party responsibly and just, having a good time. But anyway, we have some Rebel ScumCon news for this weekend. There's some stuff happening specifically on Saturday, November 1st. But before we get into that, VIP, returning VIP, no, not that one.
Vendors.
Sorry, vendors. Vendors
Other
was
V
first.
word. Yes.
Returning vendors. If you vended with us on Rebel ScumCon year 1 and or 2, you should have received a message or two from Josh, our other partner, saying, hey, if you want to come on back, now is the time. Well,
Yep.
that early bird access is expiring, and you have until Saturday to claim your spot.
Yeah. Yep. There was that was sent from both me and Josh. There was a Google form in it. You just clicked on it and answered a couple multiple choice questions. You know, if you wanted to come back, if you wanted to keep the same size, if you wanted a little bit bigger, if you wanted to change to a different kind of thing. And then you just hit send, and we got all the info, and then we got your invoice out. Um, yep, we had a good turnout from that. So we just wanted to make sure again that everyone saw it. We reached out via phone in case people didn't see the email or it went to a spam box, and there was a couple people we didn't reach. So we would, this is one last kind of, hey, by the way.
Yeah, in case you had a really good time vending at Rebel ScumCon years 1 and or 2, and you don't want to miss out on it, go ahead and look for that email or that call and get back to us before Saturday, because this Saturday, November 1st, vendor applications will be live for everybody on Rebel Scum Conventions with an S.com. That's going to be Saturday, November 1st. It should be up optimally by midnight of Halloween night, but it'll definitely be up on Saturday, November 1st. So if you're looking to attend and vend at Rebel ScumCon Year 3, August 7th through the 9th, 2026 at the Frisco Conference Center, applications will be live that day. But I understand we have a new kind of in-between like vendor booth, a more affordable option for some of our more creative vendors out there.
Yeah. Well, before we get into that, I just wanted to just give a quick update on with the returning vendors. There's only about 25-30% of the booths left in the room. So for the traditional 10 by 10, 10 by 20 booths that are in the center of the ballroom, there's only about 25-30% left. So that's all that's going to be ready for the general public that have not been with us, and this is going to be their first time vending. And there's a number of people we've chatted with at local shows and even last weekend down in San Antonio that are anxious to join us. So we want to make sure they get in and get it done quick.
George and I also met some cool vendors at some of the local events we went to back up here in town when we were at the Arlington Metroplex Collectibles Toy Show. There were a few interested vendors who were looking at joining up, and one of them in particular may even fit the new kind of vendor we're talking about tonight.
Yeah. Also, yesterday I picked up Josh's birthday present late, of course, because we went to Florida, and he was like, I was chatting to him about the show. He's like,
and he didn't want the Mario figures we saw.
No, he printed some stuff for a vendor in San Antonio, and he's like, I think we want to just do our own booth. And he's like, we're from here. He's like, I think I'm gonna get a booth at your show. I'm like, that's a good idea. Artist booths were more than half gone. There's only about 30% of artist booths left as well. But now we're going to talk about this new style booth, the Just the Essentials booth.
Just the Essentials. That's a cool name.
Yeah, it's basically going to be where the artist booths were last year. In a previous, I don't know if we've even mentioned it. We've definitely mentioned it to all of the returning vendors that Artist Alley is now going to be from the registration booth to the 501st. So in the same
Oh,
hallway
very cool.
as Sabak for Charity and the Pose photo op. So that's going to be a very full and exciting room now, hallway now, because that's where all of our Artist Alley booths are going.
And for our community table groups out there, don't worry, we are actually moving further down the other hallway as well, and we'll be filling that out as much as possible with more community table space. So you guys aren't going anywhere either.
Booth.
We have space for y'all too.
Yep, and that'll be from the hotel entrance to the main entrance / registration booth right by where the droid builders were last year.
Yep.
So this Just the Essentials booth. It's still going to be 10 foot wide, like a traditional booth, but it's only going to be 8 foot deep. It's going to be a little bit smaller than the 10 by 10 that is in the floating in the center of the room. You're not going to get Wi-Fi and power, unless it's on the wall. They don't care if you plug into the wall, by the way. So I said that low because no one knows. That's a secret. That's a secret. It's only going to be 8 foot deep.
Say that out loud.
And because of the fact that it's a little bit smaller than the 10 by 10s, it will come with a 6 foot table instead of an 8 foot table. But all the 6 foot tables at Embassy Suites come covered with a tablecloth. So you can still do your own thing if you don't want it and you want to do something different. That's fine. All the 8 foot tables that come with regular booths don't come covered. So you will get a covered table, just like the Artist Alley booths. It is 10 foot wide, 8 foot deep, and it's almost half the price of a regular vendor booth. It's going to be $400 plus fees and taxes. So which is a $750 for a 10 by 10 in the regular vendor booths, which we have not changed the price in 3 years now for the vendor booths. So we're just giving another option for people that don't necessarily qualify for an artist booth. You'd say you're selling licensed products, but you're not selling statues, so you don't think you can do as well, or something, just for any reason that you might want to have a smaller booth that's a little bit less expensive. There is one caveat though, because it's a cheaper booth and it's for people who are kind of transitioning into vending maybe or whatnot. There is only one available per company, so you can't buy 3 of these essential booths and kind of tie up one side of the vendor room. It's one per company. They're $400 plus taxes and fees, and there's about 3/4 of them left because they're just brand new, and our returning vendors were really happy to keep the booths that they had, and most of them actually, maybe if they had one 10 by 10, they decided they wanted an end cap now, and that happened a lot with our returning vendors. But yep, that's that about that. If you had anything to jump in on.
That sounds exciting, and we have a number of vendors that have come in the past that I could think of that would definitely fit the bill of an essentials booth. And there's also a good amount of vendors that I've recently seen, like I was mentioning earlier, at some of the toy shows that I've gone to, that would also fit that description really, really well too.
Yeah.
And once again, vendor booths for everybody. Applications will be live on Rebel Scum Conventions with an S.com this Saturday, November 1st. So don't miss out on that. Now, for those of you wondering when tickets are going up, tickets will be up on Rebel Scum Conventions with an S.com no later than Black Friday. In years past, we released the tickets for everybody on Black Friday for both Rebel Scum Con years 1 and 2. Year 3, we've played around with the idea of possibly putting them up a little bit earlier, but definitely by Black Friday as in the past. And once again, returning VIPs, you guys are going to get reached out to very soon about going ahead and securing your VIP passes for year 3 before those go up with general ticket sales on Black Friday, or once again by Black Friday. And
Oh
Something
wait, you have
changed with the VIP.
well. Before we get to that, what this? How about something in Bobby's department?
Oh, well, we went ahead and put up press apps.
Oh,
So
press
press
apps.
apps on Rebel Scum Conventions with an S.com. If you are a content creator and you want to come make content in your style with your voice at Rebel Scum Con Year 3, submit an application on Rebel Scum Conventions with an S.com and see if you get approved. I mean, there's a good chance. There is a good chance. So coming out, we had a lot of content creators join us from years 1 to year 2. Our content creator family grew exponentially, and I mean, I made a lot of new friends on year 2. A lot of awesome content creators that I've seen just making all kinds of cool Star Wars fan content for a while now. And to get to interact with those faces in person was just one of the coolest. So come interact with them and interact with us at Rebel ScumCon
Mhm.
Year 3, August 7th through the 9th, 2026 at the
Yep.
Frisco Conference Center.
Yep.
And if you're a content creator, get your application in because they are live.
All right. We got the Bobby's department out of the way.
Now
Let's go
VIP.
back. Let's go back to VIP.
So
Um,
how many VIP are there's? I know it's less.
with 40% less. So
Okay,
40% less than are available to purchase for the last 2 years. We're going to make available this year, which is more than we've sold for last year. So there will be less VIPs than there were last year.
so just
Um,
less available
yes,
overall,
yeah,
but
because we
not
want we
less
want
than we've had attended.
no less than we've had attended last year. There will be
Oh,
less. So
oh, okay.
there is going to be an urgency to get
You
your
said that
VIP
funny.
now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I must I because we want to make it we want to make the I important in VIP. Um
Sure,
and we want it to be important that you're a VIP with us. We don't want we don't want what we've seen at other shows where there's more VIPs than general admission. So then it's not if everyone's VIP, then no one's VIP. If if everyone gets to skip the line, then no one's skipping the line because everyone is in the skip the line that is the line. If that makes
that
sense.
makes sense.
So we wanted to add more value for our VIP people that are coming. So that was one way we found to do it was to reduce the overall numbers while we're in a hotel setting. It's a different story once something might happen and we have to end up in a bigger building. But for this year, that's the thing. Because of that, we are not opening up VIP when we open up our regular sales. We are advanced giving a what would Bobby call it? A
Early
early
bird.
bird? An early bird. Yeah, we're giving early bird to the VIPs that purchased last year, and I'm going to be sending out an email with a special kind of way for you to get your VIP passes before they're available to the general public. And if they sell out that way, then that's the way they go. But we wanted to make sure, since we're reducing the numbers, we're loyal to the people who purchased them before. And then if there's any passes left, then they will go live when the 3-day passes go live at Black Friday, the latest.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And
And
go ahead, go ahead.
and next, since we're already talking about people coming back again,
Hmm.
hotels sold out.
Oh yeah, yeah, that
Our
happened
room block sold out very,
twice,
very quickly. And thank you
twice,
very much,
twice.
everybody who went ahead and took advantage of the code and booked
Yep.
and got your hotel room for Rebel Scum Con Year 3 at the venue. Now,
Hmm.
uh, it is unlikely that we will receive more rooms from Embassy Suites, as Embassy Suites is this close to being completely sold out of rooms.
Hmm.
They told us it's going to be this much instead, and the
Well,
number
yeah,
was
yeah.
not good.
No,
So
it's the normal price if you were just
right,
gonna come to the Embassy Suites, and it's a nice hotel.
it is.
Every room is a suite. You have a separate door separating the bedroom from the like the living room of the room. Um, it's just they're not going to offer us another discounted rate with our exclusive rate that we've been carrying around now for 3 years as well, and the free parking that they added this year.
Right.
So there,
But
so what? Yes,
but there
but
are other hotels very close by.
yes,
And the city of Frisco is very nice to work with and very encouraging
yes.
of working together with the fellow businesses around you.
Hmm.
And as I understand it, you've already started talking to them.
Yeah, I opened communication with them immediately upon hearing that the Embassy Suites wasn't going to be offering us a another discounted room block. So we will. They are working on it right now, and as soon as they get me the rates, I'll sign a contract with the hotels, and we will offer them. So, and we want to make sure no one has to worry about being able to find a place to stay when they come. So we're going to do that, and we're going to do that at the cheapest possible rate that people can for attendees to get. Oh, and I saw a question real quick. How much will VIP be this year? Same price as last year. We're not increasing our prices at all for attendees, for our vendors.
Yep.
I mean, the signers, they're not paying anything to be here. We're paying them. So
They're getting paid, right? Those prices might have increased for us.
yeah, yeah, they will increase this year because we are going after not larger guests by size, but by
Impact?
guarantee by guarantees. No, no, just by guarantees. We don't weigh guests by size or by the body of work they've done. It's just about the pocketbook hit for us.
Well, of that, we have already announced three guests just as a refresher. We have Paul Lee, Carson
Hmm.
Teva,
Hmm.
we have Ray Park,
Hmm.
Darth Maul,
Yep.
and Toad.
Yeah.
And we have
And Snake
Giancarlo
Eyes.
Esposito, Moff Gideon, and
Moff Gideon.
also Moff Gideon.
Yes, and Moff Gideon. What's funny about most of the talent we've had for the last couple of years have had like 14 roles in Star Wars. So to have all three of our first three guest announcements, each one of them have one role,
It's kind of
like
funny.
it's like Matt Wood is General Grievous and 37 other things, and I'm leaving out 45 other things, and not to mention.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was really weird
Or
because
Paul Darnell, who's every background character
everyone,
in Star Wars
everyone.
ever.
Yeah, but he just likes getting beat up. He's an amazing stuntman. I've been chatting with him on Facebook. He's great.
He is so nice.
He just, I think, became really a lot more active on Facebook. So he's been posting a lot more like parkour videos of him. He was actually just here in Fort Worth last week. So he was parkouring by the stockyards, and yeah. But oh, one other thing I was going to mention. I added a bunch of stuff to the shop. Well, not a bunch, but it will be a bunch by next week. These stickers that we had available at the show, I'm gonna have them up there for people that might have missed them. And there's gonna be a
This
well, there's the separatist separate. I rotated it. There's the Rebel Scum second edition. There's the uh, I have friends everywhere, but in Frisco mainly, and the Darth Maul sticker that is the challenge that was also the challenge coin. Those are going up in the shop. They weren't up there yet, and there's going to be a buy all four for like $20, and everyone that gets like the buy all four are $15, not 20. I'm going to throw in these Rebel
oh,
Scum
one of the
Con
coasters.
coasters.
Very nice.
Yeah, because there hasn't been anyone. People haven't been able to get the coaster. So I'm going to put that in there too.
We gave a
Um,
bunch out at the Madness Trunk or Treat
Yeah,
when
yeah. I,
when we
I just
set
want
up
people to
there.
get them. I just want people to get them. They were going to be an item that went to the VIP tote bags last year, and I think they didn't get put by the people that were putting together the tote bags. And I'm like, oh man, all right. Well, we still have these coasters. Let's just give them to people. I want people to have them. Um, I just put two new items in the shirt in the clothing department in the
Oh
shop.
yes, we were talking about this earlier.
Oh, I took that
Very nice.
really, really, really classy looking Rebel ScumCon 3 logo that Kirk made, and we took it and we put it on a T-shirt, and it looks really good in pretty much every color option you look at in there. And also, I put it on a hoodie, and it looks fire. But the hoodie is a
Especially on the
little more.
red.
Yeah, but the hoodie's a little more expensive than the other hoodie, and not for any reason other than I added the 2026 on the sleeve. So there's a sleeve print as well as the front print, and I think it looks really cool.
It does look really
I
cool.
I created it on the print on demand site last night, and I ordered them this morning, and hopefully I have them in time for the few of us that are going to Rhode Island, because it'll probably be cold in the Northeast versus Texas.
That's hilarious.
Is this what you're wearing tonight? This costume?
Yes, it is. Yeah,
Okay,
I
awesome.
will be wearing my Grand Admiral uniform tonight for the Order 66 Toys Friday Night Live show on a Thursday.
Mhm.
Usually we go live on Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time on the Order 66 Toys meta page. But tonight we have moved it to tonight because Halloween is tomorrow and we're going to be out celebrating Halloween. We're going to be taking the kiddos trick or treating. And we hope everybody else is doing the same, either taking their kiddos out trick or treating tomorrow or handing out candy to the kiddos trick or treating tomorrow.
I
It
I
is,
I
but
saw Bradley's post on Facebook. I think he took his kiddos out today. I saw their costumes. They look awesome.
nice.
Did you
There's
see? I don't know. Did you see it?
no,
His little doggos are all X-wing pilot, and I believe I can't remember the second one because I saw the X-wing pilot, and that's all I cared about. You know me.
that's awesome. I have to check that out.
Yeah.
Well,
Are you going Blueface tonight or no Blueface?
no, I'm Grand
No.
Admiral Barry.
Oh, okay. You got it. Yep. Yeah. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Right on.
Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for our announcements today. And once again, if you are a returning vendor from Rebel Scum Con years 1 and/or 2, the time for
That,
your early access is expiring.
yep.
And for everybody else who's interested in becoming a vendor for Rebel Scum Con Year 3, vendor applications will be live November 1st, including a new kind of vendor application, just the essentials, which is
Yes.
pretty cool. It's a more in between type of vendor. And don't forget, VIP, you guys, or returning VIP, you
Oh,
guys are going to be reached out to soon about Rebel ScumCon Year 3 and returning as a VIP. There are less VIP passes available than VIPs who attended previously. What was Spencer saying?
Spencer said we can't talk about Bruno or Bunta, but Tucky and I had a great meeting today with venue. Yes, we did have a meeting. We had a meeting about 2 p.m. today. A great meeting. The owner of Revel was super excited for us to be super excited to come back and do it again. We were chatting about how to make the event even more awesome, which is going to be tough because it's going to be really tough to top year one on that one, but we're going to. The other thing I was going to mention, and I completely forgot. Well, this came up. I saw a comment. Actually, it got sent directly to my phone. It was one of our vendors from last year. If you never saw the email that we sent out, check your spam folder. If you saw the email, you replied to it, and you haven't seen your invoice, check your spam folder. That's all. That's the best advice I can give you on that. If you're a returning vendor or want to be a returning vendor and you haven't seen anything yet, that's where it is. It's in your spam box. But go ahead, Bobby.
Oh, and also, for more information on Boonta Eve 2 Electric Boogaloo, make sure you're following the Virtual Cantina Network or VCN anywhere you can find them for when they're making those announcements. And that's going to be it for tonight. So happy Halloween, everybody. I hope you guys have a fantastic holiday and get ready for an exciting Rebel Scum Con Year 3, August 7th through the 9th, 2026 at the Frisco
Yes.
Conference Center. We'll see you
Yep.
guys later, and we'll see you another time. May the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.